Hey, I just wanted to take a minute and give you an update on where we are at with the Kingdom Business Summits and the coronavirus. Obviously, it's an interesting time to hold events around this country, but just so you know, we are moving ahead with our events in Melbourne, Adelaide and Perth. Praise God, we've already finished our events in Brisbane and in Sydney, and the events moving ahead are smaller numbers, so that kind of works in our favour. Melbourne will be the largest of the three, and it falls well below the government threshold of 500. In fact, we're anticipating Melbourne to be somewhere between 2 and 250 people at max. And then Adelaide and Perth will be less. So one of the things that I've been watching, and one of the reasons why I'm a little bit late to the party on giving an update, is because I've been watching it really intensely. In fact, almost every 10 minutes for the last 3 days. And my reason for doing that was I really just want to find out if there's a really big issue. And I've been watching it closely to chart the numbers to find out if it's even safe to put it on. And that's what's led me to the conclusion that we should go ahead. You know, when I look at the amount of cases that are taking place around the country, the numbers are consistent. They're certainly not spiking. And then, you know, Victoria and West Australia and South Australia, they've got very low numbers in the scheme of things. And so that's what we're doing. We're going ahead, but we are taking some measures to just limit the chance of an issue and just to keep you guys safer. So the first one is the obvious one. If you are sick, you are not welcome. Please do not attend. And to go one step further, if you are vulnerable in any way, okay, if you typically have an issue with your immune system, or you typically have these issues, then please do not come, all right? If that's you, reach out to us. We'll find another way to get the training to you, but please do not attend for the safety of everybody else. One of the other measures that we're going to do is we're going to have disinfectant everywhere, right? So hand sanitizers. We did this in Sydney just because we want to have those everywhere. So we'll have those in the hallways, we'll have those in the training room, we'll have those available at Regio desk, just so that we can make sure that we are covering off on that. Obviously, we're going to be a group of business people. Business people typically shake hands, and so that's a no-go for us at these events. And I know some of you will be like, you want to hug your long-lost friend. We're not going to do that either. In fact, we're not even going to do fist pumps. We are going to have no contact amongst ourselves over this amount of time. So no shaking hands, no hugging, no high fives, no fist bumps. Why? Just because it's safer for us to be in isolation a little bit, and so we're going to be doing that. Please be washing your hands like crazy, because they've charted the fact that that's a dangerous way to transmit between us. So just wash your hands a lot in the lead up to the event and at the event, and that would be a smart thing to do. And then one of the other things I am working on is I'm going to get access to the training room the night before. And I've asked some of the team to come in early, and we are going to disinfect, if you like, the seats and the room and the areas and the common grounds. And we don't know who was in the room before us, so we're just going to spend a bit of extra time going in there and treating that room so that it's right for when you guys come in. And then one of the things that I'm negotiating with the venues is just to kind of spread the seats out a little bit more where we can, just to create a little bit more space between us. I think that'd just be a good practice for us at this time. So that's the kind of logistics. Let's get excited a little bit, right? We're going to be talking about kingdom business. We're going to be inviting the king into this meeting. We're going to be learning practical tools to grow our business. Remember, coronavirus is a real thing at the moment, but we're not in business for 2020. We're in business for our entire lives. And this is a little blip on the radar. It will have an economic fallout that lasts a little while, but ultimately, this is going to be another one of those things that we always go through when we're in business. So we've got to keep that perspective. You're going to learn how to do business. You're going to be in a faith-filled environment. We're going to have church. You're going to learn a whole bunch of really good business strategy, and God's going to move, and it's going to be a very powerful time. So if you're feeling a sense of fear, just know that we are doing our bit to make sure the environment is okay for you to come, to learn, and to stay healthy. Hey, listen, I can't wait to get in the room with you and to teach you business and to experience God moving in that place. It's going to be powerful. See you soon.